Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a young couple named Jim and Della. They were deeply in love but faced financial struggles. Christmas was just around the corner, and both of them wanted to give a special gift to each other. Jim worked long hours at a factory, and Della took care of their small home. They cherished the simple moments they shared, but the approaching holiday filled them with a mix of excitement and worry. One chilly evening, Della sat in their cozy living room, thinking about the perfect gift for Jim. She wanted to express her love in a meaningful way. As she gazed out the window, an idea sparked in her mind. Della decided to sell her most prized possession, her long, beautiful hair, to buy a gift for Jim. The next day, she visited Madame Sophronia, a local wigmaker. With a heavy heart, Della said goodbye to her hair, knowing that the money she received would bring joy to Jim. Madame Sophronia, surprised by Della's decision, carefully cut and styled the hair into a wig, and in return, Della received a small sum of money. Meanwhile, Jim faced a similar dilemma. He owned a treasured pocket watch that had been passed down through generations. He decided to sell it to buy a special gift for Della. The pocket watch was more than a timepiece. It was a family heirloom, and parting with it was not an easy decision. On Christmas Eve, Jim and Della found themselves with their gifts in hand but faced the challenge of how to present them. Little did they know that each had sacrificed their most prized possession to bring joy to the other. That evening, Della eagerly waited for Jim to return home. As he entered, she noticed something different about him. Jim's face was clean-shaven and his familiar pocket watch was missing. Della couldn't hide her curiosity. "Jim, where's your watch?" she asked. Jim smiled and reached into his pocket, revealing a chain but no watch. "Della, I sold it to buy you a gift. A comb," he confessed. Della gasped, feeling a mix of surprise and guilt. She then shared her secret, explaining how she had sold her hair to purchase a chain for Jim's prized pocket watch. The room fell silent as they realized the depth of each other's sacrifice. Jim lovingly touched Della's short hair, and Della ran her fingers over the empty pocket where the watch once hung. They exchanged tearful smiles, understanding that the true value of their gifts lay in the love and sacrifice behind them. In that moment, they discovered the real meaning of Christmas, the spirit of giving and selflessness. Jim and Della's love for each other was stronger than any possession, and they embraced the simplicity of the holiday season. As they sat together, hand in hand, the couple understood that the most precious gifts were not found in material possessions, but in the warmth of love and the sacrifices made for the ones we cherish. And so, in their small home, surrounded by the spirit of Christmas, Jim and Della learned that the greatest gift of all is the gift of love.